Hi everyone, welcome back to GreyBeard Media, 2nd of June, Sunday 2024. Back at Anfield Road for another expansion update. We found your stone also, you know who you are, that'll be later in the video. But yeah, workers' entrances have gone, but the work continues. I'll get the drone up in a little while. We'll have a look at where that bench is going, because all the base part is in place, all the stones. We've just got a bit of wood across where I think put that there to let it all dry out. But we'll have a closer look when we get there. All those panels are back in place above the entrance, so I'm guessing that job can be chalked off now. Fan zone. You can actually see signs on the roof. You can see the bar. You can just make it out. Bar there, toilets the other way. So things are happening in there also. Not going to see much else in there, are we really? But that was just something I spotted walking past. If you like what you see, like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm going to say. Let's get that drone up. And welcome back everyone, we're airborne. I'm going to start quickly just towards where the compound was. The blue cherry picker has been there since the 31st. It was parked up there late that day. And one of Thomas' contractor's machines is there also. That was the one that was working on where the bench is going by the Forever Stones. At the moment there's wood in place there, because I think there's concrete setting, so that's why they put it there. But we're going to head over there now and have a look at the situation from drone and by ground. As you saw in my video on the 31st, they started putting those heavy blocks in each side, and they put that wood across there to keep everything in place till it all properly dries out. So without further ado, join me on the ground. Thanks for joining me on the ground for the first ground footage. We're right by that where the bench is going to go. I'm going to show you the sections that have been put in place. You saw those big stones on my last video being pretty much prepared and lifted into place. The other side, like I said, that wood's there for a reason, to keep it all tight so it's not moving, so it can dry out also. And then the benches will probably be going, oh, is there space for two there? Because there's two benches over there, as you can see. So your guess is as good as mine. Well, I suppose we'll find out next week, won't we? So we're going to get back up in the air. Just one thing before we do get back up in the air, and that is the big collection of platforms just there. Does that mean they've all been finished with and ready to go back? A lot there. To me, that's a sign that they're not needed anymore. They're going to need a couple at least, of course, on the site of Anfield Road, because there's still other jobs that need doing, but obviously the missing bricks and such. Fan park is probably odd jobs to still be done in there, and obviously there's still issues with the wall. Hopefully we'll get sorted and a good wash down at the end, but now we'll get in the air, finish off, see what we can see by the drone. And as you saw by that, it's probably going to take a few days for it to fully dry. And also on that video you saw that collection of platforms underneath. Possibly could be waiting for being picked up, but I'm not certain. And the Forever Stones. Had a request from a viewer in Ireland, Meha. You asked me in an email to find your stone in the Fagan section, right at the top corner area there. Your stone is there. Found it. It took a while, but I got there. I'll put that on the screen now for you. And as you can see, both other entrances have gone, like I said on the intro. So we'll go towards the back. There's no change on the brickwork still, or the missing blocks. So you saw on the intro, I tried to have a look in that fan zone. You could probably just about make out the signage, the bar, the toilets and such. But we'll go down for one last ground video quickly. We'll have a quick look at that fence. It's all pretty much done now and in place. See you down there. Yeah, I've just joined me on the ground again, just a bit further down from where the main entrance is. Like I said in the last video, even though I didn't mention it, I just put it on writing that all this black fencing is pretty much done now. Not all of them are new parts, but most of it is. It's all been changed over where it needs to be changed. I believe they are going to be putting the bollards in around the rest of this road. There was a couple I spotted around the corner, and also I've just seen that they've moved one of those like lighting sections into this area. Are they going to be using that for drying out something? Don't know if you can make it out. They're just reversing it now. In the other fan zone area, you noticed on the intro when I tried to zoom in, you saw the signs for bars, toilets and so on. So maybe the fan zone isn't really done, and that's kind of like slipped under the radar of all of us because we've all been wondering. I can see one of the bollards now, just over there. I'll zoom in to make it out there. So I'm guessing there'll be a couple more at least, but let's get back in that air with the drone, shall we? See up there. And as you saw, that whole fence looks absolutely brilliant now. There's just a couple of old ones still in place. They're still in really good nick, so they didn't swap them. And these are those machines I was talking to you from the ground. They're putting them into the fan zone areas. So I saw them take one in, so we'll watch him take this one into the fan zone. Are they using the lights for a reason? To dry conditions out in there? Possibly. I reckon they're not too far away from these fan zones being complete, you know, with the signage already up. This could be just for drying out, I don't know, paint or jobs that's been done. So we'll watch them go in. That's the second one I've taken in while I've been here. So that's that one bollard was added last week, I think, or there's the other one we spotted just down the bottom there. We'll have a quick look over there and then we'll end on the corner and where the seats, some of the seats have been removed apparently. As you probably spotted on SS Skies or CPA Review, I really don't like that patch-up job there, but hopefully they'll cover it properly, make it all look the same colour at least. It looks like that lamp is going to stay. So I don't think there's anything else to spot over this side, so let's climb, shall we, and have a look at what's going on with the stand, with the seats being removed. And let's talk about these concerts that are coming. It's not only Taylor Swift, that's the only name being mentioned, but there's another concert in 22 days' time, and it is not Taylor Swift, it's Pink. No one has mentioned Pink, but I have. So I'll be here for the stage build up there. So we start to turn the camera around, and you pretty much see all the way across now the seats have been removed. And what does that tell us? Is this where the stages are going this end, or are they going to build something up there, scaffolding, to finish off the cladding quicker? I do not know. It could be that. I did say when I was in the ground on my last video, when we looked at the cladding situation properly, when I was on the main stand, so we could have a proper, better view. They're going to need the bigger machinery in, or maybe build the scaffolding up and get it done. They don't need to use a man on a rope anymore. Season's finished. They can build the scaffolding up, get it done. But is it possible to get it all done before Pink arrives in 22 days' time for that concert? Or is there something to do with that concert? I do not know. If you know, let me know. But I'll put on the screen now another picture of the cladding situation. There's a lot to do still. But is that enough room now, if it is the situation, to fix the cladding? Because it can be done. So we'll wait and see what happens. I will try to come into this stadium at least once a month to bring you updates on the cladding. It's only fair to bring you what you all need to know, what you want to know of every single aspect of this stand until the very end. I'm so glad I'm not the only one covering it. I'm glad the stadium, SS Skies, CPA Review are all providing you with absolutely fantastic footage as well. If you start a project, give the viewers content until the very end. That's what they wanted to see. There's still a fair bit to be done. Was the stand actually handed over back to LFC? If anyone knows the answer to that, it's supposed to be done on the 31st, but it's possible it could have done, and work is still being allowed to continue, but I have no idea if it really happened. So hopefully you enjoyed that update as well. Thank you for the support on the other update. That absolutely blew me away. Nearly 10,000 views was incredible. I was not expecting that at this time and this stage of the build. So just thank you so much. It means everything for me to keep going, to know you're supporting me. Me and the other channels, we're here for you guys till it's done and dusted. Wherever you are in the world, enjoy the best of your day or evening. Don't forget to click like, share, subscribe. See you on the next one. It'll probably be Wednesday next for me. Catch you then. Bye for now all. Take care.